Welcome to Tea and Tarot with Julia. Whether you're new here or a returning subscriber, thank you for joining our vibrant tarot family. Grab your favorite cup of tea and settle in as we explore this week's energies together. Your presence and support mean the world. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And if you've been with us for a while, welcome back and thank you for being part of the journey. Now, this week's spread is dominated by swords. Three powerful cards from the suite appearing in your reading signals a mental and emotional storm that needs thoughtful attention. The first card is the Page of Swords, which speaks to curiosity, alertness, and perhaps a new idea or message entering your life. This is the energy of being watchful and analytical, but also ready to question and learn. Now, the second card I pulled out for this midweek reading is the Ten of Swords. It shows us an ending that feels painful and overwhelming. It's that difficult moment when something reaches a breaking point. But importantly, this card also marks the close of a chapter. It invites you to release what no longer serves you, painful as that may be, and to be prepared for your new renewal. Then we have the Four of Swords in reverse, which highlights a resistance to rest or recovery. Instead of taking a pause to heal, this card warns us of mental exhaustion, burnout, or rushing back into action too soon. It fits with the Sword's energy. It's a sharp reminder to mind your mental boundaries and find space to recover. Now, ladies, when swords dominate any reading, the mind and thoughts are loud, and they call for clarity, honesty, and the courage to face challenges head on. So it's essential for us to balance this sharp energy with groundiness. That grounding comes through in this last card, the reverse Queen of Pentacles. The Queen, our Queen, is usually nurturing, practical, and connected to the physical world. But she's reversed. So she may not point out feelings of imbalance. She may point out feelings of imbalance. Perhaps neglecting self care and doing what we always do, overextend ourselves, or worries about resources and stability. Remember, this card invites you to tend to your own needs and find practicality amidst all of this mental storm you may or may not be having. Remember, ladies, take care of yourself. Self first. It's not selfish to take care of self first. Everything and everybody else becomes second. Well, what about my kids? I should always put them first. You should put yourself first, because think about it. If you fall apart, then what'll happen to the kids? So in reality, you're taking care of yourself so you can take care of them. Now, with that said, I want to thank you for spending time at the tea table with me today. If this reading resonated or brought you clarity, like, share, and leave a comment below. I love hearing about your insights. For exclusive in-depth readings, don't forget that you can request a personal reading delivered straight to your inbox. Details are in the description and on the landing page, which I'll be sharing with the full YouTube package. Until next time, ladies, stay blessed and keep sipping your wisdom. Namaste.